I like horror movies, so it was like kind of cool. Like he was like inspiring to me as a kid because his music videos are like fucking You seem like a Marilyn Manson head.
No.
No?
No. I like scary movies, but I never really got into him.
No, but like his music videos were like very creepy. He would be like, very alien. Like there's one where he had like fake tits, but like an alien, like skinny male body, fake tit, like very like just creepy images with cool music. And as a kid,
That's
I was
what I
like,
would look like
oh,
if I
this
got
is
fake
cool.
tits.
Yeah, you'd look like Marilyn Manson in that one music video, correct? Mm-hmm. And that's why I was always friends with you. I saw you at bartending at Cap City, and I go, oh, that's if she had bigger tits, she'd be like Marilyn Manson in that one music video.
Is that how you guys?
That's how I met.
Is that how you met?
I go, hey, small tit Marilyn. I called her for like the first.
It's true.
Hold on, we're missing something, but continue.
But yeah,
The
so.
box.
Also, I love that the sucking dick was the first thing she brought up.
Isn't that true? Is that correct? Or was that?
Listen, every dude has tried it at some point. He was the most successful at it.
He also would like let audience members come on stage and suck his dick, like male audience members. Yeah.
Okay.
He was like the OG piss off Fox News guy. Like they blamed him for Columbine. They blamed him for all this. Yeah.
Okay. I was confusing him with Osborne.
Ozzy Osbourne. No, he
Ate a bat.
was banned from San Antonio, Texas.
Did he start COVID?
Yeah, Ozzy started COVID.
That makes a lot of sense.
Ozzy teamed up with the Chinese. Hey, what if we do something crazy? And the Chinese are like, oh, we're whistling. That was racist. I'm sorry. They said we were
racist.
whistling. It's a little better because they were business Chinese. The first one was not business Chinese, but yeah. So then he ate a bat, and then they're like, wait, 20 years and something. It's gonna happen.
Here's the incubation tube.
Interesting. This is incredible. Thank you for sharing.
But he was actually banned from San Antonio, Texas, for like a decade. Because after a show, and my dad like hated him, because my dad's like a soldier. He's like a military guy, and he got drunk and put on a wedding dress and peed on the Alamo, the original 9/11, the Texas 9/11.
I don't think so. I know what I know, but
You don't know the Alamo?
Stop.
It's the OG Never Forget.
Stop.
Sammy.
No, hold on. I'm from the. Where
It's
are you
the
from?
Remember.
Where are you from?
Whoa.
Where are you from?
Military brat, but I would say Heidelberg, Germany, San Antonio are my two home bases.
Okay, so I'm not from either of those places.
Where are you from?
Chicago. I don't think we learned about it in school. I visited it on like a spring break trip my freshman year of high school with a friend, and I remember like learning about it, but it was like so new. I had never heard of that before.
So just because you haven't been to the place, you don't know the history?
Yes.
So you only know history of like hot dogs and fat gang members?
You got it. No,
That's what her tramp stamp says.
Hot dog!
It's a big insecurity of mine. I don't know a lot about history.
As a Jewish woman too?
I know. It's uncomfy. Yeah.
That is true. That
She's like, haven't we done enough history?
that is true. Yeah, I get that.
I just like to focus on the future. You know what I mean? So I don't like learning about.
That is such a privileged white girl statement.
It's terrible.
that was
crazy.
the most like white girl at Ibiza after 3 shots. I don't look at the past. I just focus on me and the future.
I'm forced to learn about history every time I hook up with a guy.
What do you learn?
What do you
about?
mean?
I don't know. He'll just be like, put something on YouTube and it's like historic events. And I'm like, yeah.
You're fucking dudes that watch history docs while trying to fuck you? Yeah. That's a you problem. That's on you. Because I love a history doc, but when I'm like trying to, persuade a lady to lay with me. See, history. That's what they said back then. No, I'm not putting on the 9-part fucking Auschwitz doc to be like, hey, you horny yet? Hey, we have it pretty good, right? I get it. It's a studio apartment, but it ain't a bunker.
It's mostly like Roman Empire.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I get that. That was a very sexual time in history. Everybody was fucking each other back then.
Yeah.
What is your move?
What is my move?
Lay down and hope and pray.
Lay down, hope and pray. Come on. Sometimes. Sometimes. No, my move, I don't know. I think, honestly, I put no pressure on the first date. I'm just like, let's just go hang out, do something. And then you know, it's like, oh, if I'll just drop you off. I'll just drop her off at her place after the date, and then if she invites me up, cool. If not, love to see you again.
You're such a gentleman.
No, I just think I'm also, I don't know, I wouldn't say gentleman. I'm also not like I'm attracted to personality and getting to know someone. So like,
You know what that's called?
what?
A demisexual.
That sounds so bad.
It's great. What?
It sounds bad. Demisexual. It sounds like I'm Demi Lovato. You know? And that sounds bad.
Cool for the summer.
So I'm a demisexual.
I think that's correct. I think that's what that means. But then in turn, I think that means you don't see gender. Is that correct?
No, I definitely see gender.
Then
yeah.
you're not demisexual.
No, but it's very, because I've been on the road the past few years, and I've had 2 one-night stands, and they were both just like
On the sides of my bed.
they were just awful. On the sides of my bed. What the heck does that
You
mean?
said you had 2.
One-night stand.
She's gonna do this a lot. So
Look what I wrote. I wrote, let's see how this goes. Before I signed it before you got here.
Ooh.
And so far, not well.
You can't. It's afterwards. It's like you don't sign the check before you eat.
So
You do sometimes at Panera, I guess.
actually, a lot of restaurants you do, like McDonald's, fucking.
are you?
Okay.
Do you frequent Panera?
Yeah, you do.
I used to actually almost every day with my grandfather. We would go get a coffee
It is
together.
such an old person.
Yeah, no, it was really
Aw.
cute. It was really, I miss it a lot. It was like our thing. Because I worked at this kid's recreational cooking school, like across the street. And so I'd wake up, we'd meet at Panera, we'd talk about the day, what's going on, and then I'd go to work. And it was a nice little ritual, and I do miss it.
That's sweet.
Yeah, he's alive, but
Oh.
I just don't live
You're
with him.
sick of them?
Yeah.
You're like, I've had enough. Grandpa, we've had enough coffee. Let's go to Dunkin', you old bitch. You're like, I get it.
I feel sad now.
Well, don't feel sad. My grandpa's dead.
What, how?
You know, fucking shot him in the
Old?
back of the head.
Oh,
This is time to go. I said, hey, he talked back, and I was like, I'm sick of it. You old fuck.
What did you get in his will?
Nothing. No, actually, he died of dementia, old age. But I did the same thing. I would drive him to his like daycare every day back in the day, and it was fun.
It is daycare.
And I would help him. Like, he was definitely cheating on my grandma. Like,
When he was at daycare?
yeah. He had a girlfriend at his daycare. And but he had dementia, so he wouldn't remember, and he would like always like kiss this
Very
lady
convenient.
goodbye on the cheek, and my grandma, who's like she'd yell at him all the time, and I'm like, she'd yell at him, she'd go, you're forgetful, and I'm like, he has dementia. Why are you yelling at him for? He's supposed to be like, I get it if he was, because before he had dementia, he was very like, he remembered everything. I was like, you can't yell at him.
That's usually how that works.
So I kind of like let him cheat. I would like sneak him pizza. She would get mad, and.
Wait, he cheated on his diet or he cheated on...
But I don't know if they fucked, but I think he had like a daycare girlfriend.
they can't fuck at daycare.
They honestly, those people are so underpaid and so understaffed.
They're
They
not gonna
probably,
stop it.
yeah, they probably.
I worked in a nursing home for like 4 years.
Oh, you would stop. You were the cock block of the old folk nursing home. Hey, Harry, put that old cock away. Your wife's at home waiting for you.
I mean, statistically, like only 5% of residents are guys anyway. It's just like a bunch of cranky bitches.
Question: is that how you got into like wanting to watch like history docs before fucking?
No, because
You had like an old
worked.
boyfriend in there.
He's trying to
did-
show you a bit of his past.
I did. There was one of the residents there. His wife died,
Yep.
and he was very I don't want to say obsessed, but like fixated on me. And so every day he would come down and be like, "Do you want her shoes?" He kept like giving me his dead wife's stuff.
He probably, honestly though, he probably thought you were his wife.
'Cause,
You
like,
probably look similar
When she was your age?
younger. I'm not saying you look like a lady that's about to die. Let's rewind that. Sam, you look great. He thought you were her when she was younger, and probably was like, "Babe, I got your shoes."
No, he would just be like, hey, "These were Nancy's. Do you want them?" I'm like, "Sure." Because it all started with
You took a dead woman's shoes?
I
think
didn't wear them. I donated them.
Do you have bad luck? Okay, first off, an old man gave you his dead wife's shoes, and you didn't even wear them. You donated them.
Well, for the exact same reason that in my mind, I'm like, if these are haunted, at no point do I want to be wearing them Imagine wearing haunted shoes while driving.
This is exactly why I know
True. Fair.
you are incapable of walking in someone else's shoes.
Whoa.
Crazy.
I wish I
Anyway.
had I wish I had a joint because I would go, whoa. I would have gone so deep, but also very, very cool.
You try walking a mile in my Doc Marten, Samantha Blumenthal.
Whoa. What are you wearing right now?
Puma.
Pumas are sick.
Yeah, I just cleaned them too, so I feel good. And I also, you just said you wish you had a joint. Guess what?
What?
I can't give it to you
Why?
because I stopped doing that.
Marijuana? Mm-hmm. Why'd you stop smoking weed? Oh, why'd you stop smoking weed?
Because it made me feel bad.
Good.
I'm really happy with this decision.
No, I think more
You
people...
haven't had weed in like 2 weeks, and you're like, I'm better.
It's been
No,
3.
I get
It's
it,
been
though.
3.
I
It's
get
been
it, though.
3. Thank you. What do you get? Help me get it.
No,
too.
I think more people, I think weed has become almost, it's shifted. It went from like taboo to everybody learning like, dude, weed does actually nothing bad for you. And then I had like my buddy, Sal Fianacca, he would literally, I'd be like, hey, let's go see a movie. He's like, yeah, but we got to drive to my house, which is 30 minutes away first, because I have to take 2 dab hits or I'm not going to enjoy the movie. I'm like, oh, you're addicted.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't like live without dabs. Like you're addicted to weed, and I think that's good. I think drug addict. We're becoming a Christian nation again, okay, buddy?
Can I have a little bit? I want to get
No,
stupid.
we ain't puff passing. Not while I'm here.
Well, like here's it made me feel like at first it kind of does feel like a nice like warm hug, like a
Yeah.
little motherly love, you know? But then it's like I love you, and then it's like go fuck yourself, you
Yeah.
piece of shit. And I just like felt bad all the time. I was in actual physical pain too because it makes me like more
Tense.
yeah, and it makes me more in tune with my body so much so that I'm so aware of the chronic pain that I have. So
Oh,
it wasn't
fuck.
helping. It was like doing the reverse.
No, I think that's good. I think more people don't. If you don't want to smoke, don't smoke. But I feel like some people we get in that cycle because I take edibles before bed, like a little 5 to 10 milligram, just to help me sleep. But other than that, yeah, it's good for you.
Thank you so much. I just need to keep sharing it so I stay on my
I
path.
keep
you know?
trying to be a weed person.
And
A few nights ago. So honestly, I've been good this week. And I've earned this one.
what define good? What is good?
Oh, I just like didn't really drink it all this
That's
week.
like a white trash mother going like, I've been good to y'all kids. I've earned this. And she holds a 24-ounce twisted tea.
A bag of a Bodada's.
And I just
I couldn't say it, and
Sam, just keep mom happy. Just keep her
I didn't
happy.
realize the gas station across the street was known for their shitty chicken strips, and so I had to wait in this very long line for shitty chicken strips.
Were they good?
I didn't get them, but there was only one cashier there, and everyone in line wanted the chicken.
So why would you say shitty if there was a long line? Seems like
Because everyone in line was complaining about the chicken before ordering it. They were like, "Do you like when your chicken's crispy but also gooey inside?"
Ew.
And I was like, "What a pitch!" But I stood in the chip aisle for so long. I was like, "These look like something." So I got those.
Do they taste good?
If you wanna, anyone wants to eat a chip on mic, go for it.
I'll do it afterward. It's just for the listener. I care
You
about
are letting our guest eat on mic, but not.
I don't
Me.
like when you gargle Tic Tacs on mic.
Whoa.
I do that.
Well, okay,
I
let's
do
do
believe
this
in
because
that.
I had a podcast with a co-host. He moved to New York City, Sean Riley. Go follow him. He's a very funny dude. But we would have like
didn't even realize he
we would
moved.
have like little spats here and there. What's one thing you love and hate about her?
Oh, we do this every episode.
Okay, what's one
It's
thing?
part of our segment. We'll get there.
Okay,
No, let's hear it now.
What I love about you? You're rocking tits.
Thank you.
that seems a little surface level, but we'll take it. Next, what do you hate?
How positive you are all the time.
That's such a woman thing. Can I say that? Because like women are great at fucking building you up, but then when you hear the statement, it's very surface level. You have a great smile. But then when it comes to stuff you hate, I hate that you're close with your father. I hate that you have, you know what I mean? It's always like a personality trait that's the negative, but the positive like rocking thing.
I understand
It's like
that.
tits. Oh, man, them ass and them jeans. Slay, girl.
Yeah. It kind of almost in that sense it feels like those compliments are just like fillers, like
Yeah.
or like There's really no substance to it. I feel like my
She
compliments.
she had no choice on her tits. That was God. You're saying you're rocking tits. You're not even giving her a compliment. You're complimenting God.
And I do that every day.
Thank you, God.
Thank
Thank you, God, for Sammy B's rockin' tits.
And I curse God for giving me tits. So, well, you know,
It is hard to have the worst tits at the table right now, but someone's got to do it.
You want mine?
No.
They're sick.
I like my.
They're good. They're good tits. I got rockin' tits.
We can't both have good tits.
I got some.
We should trade just one.
Oh, you guys, what do you mean you both can have rock? You guys want to be successful? Take my tits, Sam, and your podcast, Skyrocket, 2 Bears, 1 Cave.
Would you
What's this podcast called?
Two boobs, one cave.
2 boobs, one cave? Mm-hmm. All right.
It's good. It's good Sam, bad Sam.
Huh?
Good Sam, bad Sam.
Mathematically, I think we have like 5 caves between us, but
I'm not going to point and count. I'll do it in my mind. That felt creepy as I started. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Tony,
6.
I'm curious.
Oh.
one of my caves is off limits.
When did you move to Austin? What got you into comedy?
When did I move? I moved to Austin, let's see, a year into COVID. So when was that? Like 2019? 2020, I guess?
2020?
Yeah, 2020. So maybe 3.5, 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And how I got into comedy was I was in college and I was studying film. And things were going well. I was working on a couple projects, doing like wedding photography. I have like actually a pretty good life set up for me. And then yeah, I was dating someone that I thought like, oh, after college we'll probably still stick together, just get married, stay in Fort Worth and near her family, and I'll just do like commercial editing stuff. And yeah, we broke up, and it broke my heart. It was my first like real heartbreak. Then my buddy's like, hey, you're always funny and you want to do stand up. He's a very funny guy. Nick Fields is out in New York City, and he's like took me to an open mic, and I got hooked.
Do you remember what your first set was about?
Getting his heart broken.
Probably.
No.
My stupid bitch.
She's a nice
ex.
lady. She's married. I hope she's great.
But do you mean that?
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
No, honestly, I thank her, man. Because without her, I wouldn't be doing this.
100%. I understand what that feels
And
like.
this like stand up is kind of like let me express myself. I was a very kind of sheltered kind of guy. Didn't like.
Did you have the tattoos in college?
I got my first one in college, but this film camera. But it was funny. My mom got it for me, and my dad's side of the family, they hate tattoos. Like, so when I would go visit them, I would wear in Texas heat. I would wear long sleeve shirts. I would wear sweatshirts in like 100-degree weather, just sweating. And my dad's like, just take off the sweater. I'm like, actually, I'm very comfortable. This is actually so. Yeah, I would hide it from him.
And then when did he find out?
My dad found out like a month before I graduated. He saw a picture online. And then my grandma somehow saw that picture. And I walked off stage of graduation after the ceremony, and all the families are outside gathering. And I go, Grandma, and I go try to give her a hug. She's pissed. She's like your height, small lady, scary as fuck. And she walks over to me, and I try to give her a hug, and she just grabs my arm, fucking moves my shirt up, and she just goes, what the fuck? She just goes, what the fuck? She goes, my grandson has tattoos. You know who have tattoos? Sailors and rapists.
That's what my
Yeah,
grandparents
sailors
did too.
and rapists. And all my friends and their family are around. What are you, a sailor or a rapist?
Which
and I'm
one?
just like standing next to friends. It's like, Jenny, you hang out with Tony a lot. Are you okay? And it's like, it's like just, yeah, so that was great. She didn't talk to me for the rest of the night. We went out to dinner. She would not sit next to me during my graduation dinner.
my
I go, are you
God.
proud of me? And she goes, sailor or rapist?
As there are. I don't know.
Should I be proud of a rapist? I was like, no.
My
If I was doing
great-grandparents are
that,
like
no, we shouldn't even be at dinner. I should be in jail. I should be in prison.
It's cool to think about, like, because now you've gotten more, and
Yeah.
I'm confident that they've seen them since, and it's
Oh,
not
they
a big
cry.
deal.
I tell her this one's her. She hates it. I go, yeah, this is,
Describe what it is.
It's a gremlin. And then I got this one. It's an old. This one's actually kind of her. Because my friend designed this, but my grandma has a picture like this with her hair up like that back in the day. So I was like, oh, let's get that, but like zombified. And I go, look, Grandma, it's you when you die. Because she always talks about death. She always talks about wanting to die. So I go, you love dying. So and she hates it.
I think maybe she wanted you to get her tattooed on your body, so she made up this whole character that she hated it, just so you would like. You don't know that.
No, she wants me to be a little clean Christian Catholic boy.
Yeah, maybe.
Drives her around, has a wife that I hate. She wants that. She wants me to like repeat like her mistakes.
Yes.
That's
Then
what
she doesn't feel
wants.
so alone by making them. She's in company then.
Oh,
You
yeah.
also make it. I remember hiding tattoos from my parents, and it was like the biggest deal ever.
Oh, you're Jewish too, so that actually adds like religious, like my thing is just like shame.
Yeah.
Yours is like, are you going to heaven?
Yeah, sort of. I hear why you would think that, but both of my parents had tattoos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like this has been done, but it's true, like Jewish, like not really.
Cool.
You know? Yeah. So
But
much
was it like
cooler.
your grandparents? Are they more Jewish? And you guys were more like Jewish?
A little bit,
Cool.
yeah. But never like really religious, just more like cultural. Like it's not a good idea, so don't do it. Really.
Oh, okay.
Not like you're not gonna.
What was your first tattoo?
L'chaim, and I got it in Israel on birthright.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
They have tattoo artists in Israel?
Yeah,
Oh, those are punk rock.
yeah, and
The guys that are like, hey, let me ink your body and you might not go to heaven, that's rock and roll.
I don't know if Jews believe in heaven. Do they? Do we? I don't
You
know
really know
anything. I don't know anything. I don't know anything.
You know something, right?
I know that I don't know, you know?
That's that's not good.
It's not. And I could.
That's not. I wanted to try to. Very positive. I tried to put positive things on stuff. That I could not.
In all
No.
of your weed smoking days, you never just went on like a Wikipedia deep dive and learned like 10 things at once?
I would watch, no, when I was high, I would watch a lot of like early 1900s Disney, like the racist stuff. I was just like fascinated by it because
What?
it was so like, have you watched like
Oh, yeah.
really racist Disney?
Oh, yeah.
It's like very,
Can't come without it.
stop. It's like, it's just very, I don't know. It was just very fascinating that was what was displayed.
Yeah, because it's during that time they were going through 2 world wars, and my dad explains it being like a soldier and stuff. The way to get people to like kill another human is you almost have to make them not real. So if you depict them like Asians as like these kind of cartoony kind of ghouls and goblins, you go, oh, that's not a real person I'm killing. These are like weird. That's all propaganda.
Yeah.
That's like how Germany
Yeah.
did with Jewish people is they depicted them as like these like gothic like bats, monster, big no.
You mean accurately?
Whoa,
Sorry.
whoa.
It's okay. She does this.
She
Let her
does it.
breathe.
It's fine.
I get
Let her out.
one per episode.
Hey,
okay.
come on. That's nasty what you just did there.
It's a little nasty.
We got one of them in the studio with us.
I'm right
We do
here.
it when she's gone. We do it before she shows up late to the podcast.
That's why I make her sit as
I'm sorry, but no, but that's why they did that back then. Is because they knew they were going to war with these people, so they're like, oh, fucking.
Yeah. 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 I mean, I guess that was my version of watching the History Channel then.
Watching black people get compared to crows. That's your history.
It was
channel?
not that
historically accurate.
We're not talking about the black crows, Sam. Not the band.
No.
Oh.
No, it was also, I just like the style. Like, I like the drawing. Like, I like the storyline, okay, but like the shapes are just very fun. They're like flowy.
You love racist imagery? The shapes, the look.
No, okay, I'd like to move on. I'd like to
No,
move on.
you brought. What?
I know, but now I feel stuck. I feel stuck.
No,
I don't like it.
You're not racist. She's not racist, guys.
I'm.
See, I try to get you out of that, and you sunk yourself right back in.
Because I feel like people that are like,
She doesn't
I'm not
know
racist.
enough
Like,
to not be racist.
doesn't everybody really have a little bit of racism in them, even if they don't want to believe?
I think
Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying I believe in it, but I'm sure there is something instilled within me based on my environment that is like,
no. I think everybody has prejudice in them.
Okay.
Racism is like because
Okay.
I know for a fact I'm prejudiced. I'll see something and I'll giggle. I'll be like, of course they're doing that, you know. But I think the difference between prejudice and racism is like if you're preventing someone that's different than you from getting something that you have.
Yeah.
like a job or going to a store. But I think prejudice, that's like normal because prejudice is built on what you've learned, what you've been around. Like,
Then
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
anytime I get in an Uber and it's an Asian guy, I giggle. Is that racism? No,
thought you
I'm
were gonna
not
say
like,
you get out.
cancel. That's racist if I went cancel. But if I go, and then literally text my friend, hey, might be a little late, might not make it at all, that's funny. I do it. I'm not hurting. That's the difference.
I understand. Thank you. Welcome to this week's episode of Is It Racist or Prejudice with Tony Casillas.
Whoa.
Episode 13.
Ooh, that's a fun number.
Also, sorry for mansplaining prejudice and
No,
racism.
She needs it.
I need
She
it.
does.
I don't.
I usually don't mansplain, but she was just like, I think I'm racist,
I'm yeah. Okay.
When I
cool.
see Indians, I go, Pete, that's racist.
Do you want to do a card or do you want to do shitty flushy?
Let's do card and then shit and flush. We'll kind of switch it up. Are you familiar with this game?
What's it called?
It's called We're Not Really Strangers.
No.
Okay, so there are different levels, and you can pick a card, and it's just like kind of like a question. It's a card game, but it's to get to know each other a little bit more.
Oh, I have one of these.
I just picked them randomly. You saw me.
These are great for like first dates and shit.
I
First or
know.
second dates. All right.
Are you guys on a date right now?
What am I most qualified to give advice about?
What's racist and what's prejudice?
Honestly, nothing. I know nothing.
You can put it back if you want.
No, I know. I think, yeah, I'm most qualified to give advice about nothing because I think most people need to shut up.
Do you think comedy?
No, because I did it my way, and I know people that are successful, friends of mine that are successful that did it the exact opposite way. So yeah, I think most people nowadays have to should shut up because everybody's giving advice. This is how you make it. I'm like, what do you do? And they're like, giving classes on how you make it. I was like, oh, so you're a fraud.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You said your way. You did it your way.
Yeah.
Like, describe your way. What's your way?
Just got up, worked really hard, try to stay positive during the negative, and try to find the negative when shit was going positive.
What do you like to talk about on stage?
I don't know. I like to look how crazy the world is and try to find like a silly angle on it.
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, we're fucked, but like, honestly, we don't have any kind of power, so let's just like find the light in it.
I saw your clip on what the fuck is going on?
Which one?
I'm trying to think about it for a second. Phil asked you the different branches of government.
Oh yeah.
That was so funny.
Well, thank you. That's just me being a goof.
Yeah, that
that's
was
just
very
me being
funny.
a goose.
Do you know what he did? The branches of government, and he listed all of the network news
So
network
ABC,
channels.
NBC, and ABC Family.
It was really
That's
good.
good.
Yeah.
That's silly.
But yeah, I've always just tried, just be silly and fucking work hard, and shit will happen. Cool. Let's do another one. What title would you give this chapter in your life? Ooh. I think now it's the scary chapter, but I think no, seriously. Right now it's like the scary, like the what's going on, scary, like I don't know what's going on chapter of my life. But I think in the future it's going to be my favorite part of my life.
Same.
Yeah. I think it's going to be, and like when I'm 60, I'm going to be like, holy fuck, this was great.
Do you feel like any of that has to do with like, is there a part of you right now that's like releasing control?
What do you mean?
Like releasing control over like any expectation of something that will happen? Like, do you feel like you are more open to shifting a pattern or a belief or like a practice to like embrace something new? Is that why it's scary?
No, it's scary just because like financially.
Oh, okay.
No, not financially. Also life. When you're like doing
financial
art
ruin.
and there's like months where I'm just like, fuck, like I'm almost 30 and I see people around me and they're buying their first house, they're having kids, shit I want, and I'm like, man, I'm fucking, standing in line getting crispy chicken on the outside, but then I take a bite and it's gooey on the inside, and I'm like, I could have lived a normal life and had a house that all the chicken's crispy inside outside, but I'm living in this gooey chicken life, and so then I also see the shit I get to do and the people I get to meet and hang out with and the friends like y'all that I've met. We get to laugh like this. So I'm going to look back when I do have all that shit where, you know, I have the house, I have the wife, I have the kids, and my life is more normal. And I'm gonna be like, oh no, that was the time that was awesome. That's when we were being like rebels. That's when we were out there fucking kind of going crazy and having just a good time.
Yeah.
That's always been my perspective. Like, why would I want to speed run straight to what you can have in 50 years when I could just be a silly little goose for like 15 years before I give up?
That's what you tell yourself before every shot.
That was a fucking. That was a little. That is someone who recently got sober. That is. I've met those people. The recently got sober people going like, "Yeah, man, I'm fucking haven't smoked weed in 3 days. You're a fucking drunk," and you're like, "What the fuck?"
I didn't drink all week.
No, I don't judge it. It's not what I'm saying is right for me. I'm not saying is right for
I know.
everybody else. And I know you know that, but I just have to say that to clear my own conscience. Because it's cool. Like yeah, that's all I have to say.
If I had to name this chapter of your life, it'd be if she ain't shitting, she farting. And
You farting a lot?
all the time.
Why?
Gum.
Huh?
Gum.
Gum makes you fart?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah. It's
only her.
Wait, hey, zoom on the camera real quick. Wait, say gum makes me fart again.
Gum makes me fart.
What?
Yeah, that's part of it. But yeah, it's the sugar, alcohol, and the air. You swallow air when you chew gum, and then that releases into gas.
Hey.
But I am Jewish. I have like a terrible little GI tract, you know. So I try to do my best to take care of it.
Do you like swallow the gum?
No, it's just like while you're chomping,
So
you
just
inhale gum. You inhale air.
And that causes you to fart? Whoa.
You
This
know.
was something
Thank
that
God gave you good tits, because that is crazy.
this got
Air
brought up.
makes you fart?
Yeah, air does make me fart. I
Wow.
mean, everything makes me fart. When I'm excited, when I'm nervous, like my emotions make me fart. Like
The color orange. Perceiving the color orange makes me fart.
and it's okay. Like I try to. I like it.
Can you invite me to your wedding one day?
It's gonna be pretty soon at this
Kiss
rate.
the bride, and then you just see the dress from the back.
It's gonna
Just
be a little
lift
Santa
up.
Brown, you
Yeah.
know. It's okay. Like I like talking about. I like being a poo poo pee pee girl.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, because it's gonna happen, you know. Everyone does it, and I'd rather like feel comfortable existing as myself than like ashamed.
No, I think it caught me off guard. I'm not laughing at you. It's just the idea. It caught me off guard.
Of course, it does. It usually does. And then the
fart
people
once a day, so it's crazy that it's just.
Is it like a
constant.
long one though? Is it like
I pull
where
the
you're
cork
like,
out at the end of the day and just
Yeah.
get them all out.
and everybody's like, "Fucking, what's that? Sam's farting."
do you have any like crazy fart stories? Like embarrassing fart stories?
You're talking to a fat dude, of course. No, I don't think I
Come
fart.
on. Dig.
I think like during sex, it's happened where you're just like mid pump and then you're just like, sorry about that one.
Yeah. The coolest thing for a lady is you can just be like, I queefed, you know?
Yeah.
And then they're like, that's hot. It's crazy.
No, the thing is, even if you said you farted, most men would go and then keep going. We're not that.
There was one guy I
We're
farted
like,
in front
yeah.
of, and then he never called me back.
Really?
So there, yeah, it sounds like it's a
Like
him
during
problem.
sex or?
No, in the morning. I fart in the morning.
Morning farter.
Yeah,
Don't talk to me until I've had my morning fart.
I do, and I'm not even ashamed. Like,
No, you should be. But the way you looked at me and said that, I go, "Oh, during sex? No, Tony. I'm a Blumenthal. I fart in the what? Us Blumenthals, we fart in the morning. What?
Yeah, like
Okay.
I don't even set an alarm anymore. You know, it's just is.
You have your own built-in rooster.
Honestly, that,
Yeah,
is it like a smelly fart?
depends on what I ate or like how late I ate the night before. So a lot of my, you know, like, do you guys like eat? Have you ever like, you know, when you like eat late at night and you're like, should I do this?
Yeah.
When I think about that question, it's what do I want my fart to smell like in the morning, you know? So like, for example, last night I got home and I was like, I am going to have some lettuce, avocado, and bell pepper.
Aw.
And the fart is going to be
It's a nice fart.
Yeah, it's like a
Like
refreshing.
a morning, like
It's like when
are we,
morning-
are we in the vegetable aisle at HEB?
Exactly.
It's
You
like
should
when
get, like,
white
little-
moms make their own potions of like the little scents that they put into like their
Yeah, get like little vanilla drops.
yeah.
Doot, doot.
Yeah, I have my own.
Like a French bakery.
I know I can't.
Yeah.
Make your
think of
fart
it.
smell like a French bakery. Little two drops of vanilla, a little chocolate, maybe a cinnamon.
Little cinnamon. Whenever I have my merch one day,
All right.
it's gonna be fart drops.
Cool.
Fart drops
You
by
should
Sammy
also
B.
you should invent like a car air freshener, but you can like put it above your butt at night.
Yeah.
So when you wake up in the morning
Oh.
and
Let me
fart.
ask the other guy there, Taylor.
Oh yeah.
If a
that's
girl
good
farts
idea.
in front of you, we don't give a shit, right? If you're like into the chick and she farts in front of you, we're just like, we laugh.
Yeah.
Cause I had a girlfriend who would like get embarrassed. We're hooking up and she farted. And she's like, "We're gonna stop hooking up." I was like, "No, that's funny."
Well,
Like,
you're a comic.
no, but also it's like we've been dating. It's like if you didn't fart, I would be worried.
Yeah. You just care about her health.
I don't care. Also, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like if you're farting a lot, if it's like if it's just like a if it's like a set at Coachella, then we gotta maybe go see a doctor. I'm concerned.
DJ
But hey, we went out drinking. You had like 3-4 beer. You know, you got that yeast in you. Huh? Fucking, you gotta let it out sometimes.
Yeah. 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 When you just said yeast in you, I thought you meant like a yeast infection.
No,
That matters. Does that matter? Have you seen a yeast infection
I have
before?
not.
Do you want to? I'm sorry. I don't.
What? My cat killed my dog. Sorry, I gotta go. No.
No, so yeah, I do that, and it's important. Like when I'm starting to date a fella,
Yeah.
I'm just like, hey, I want you to know I toot, and I'm very vocal about it with my asshole. And
Can we
you should
pull one
know.
more card?
Yeah, you pick.
What's the highest level? Give me the highest level. I want to be
Uh,
challenged mentally.
Yeah.
I feel like we're in the zone.
What day, time, and reason why do you think you're gonna die?
This is
I hope it's a Tuesday. Yeah, I want it to be a Tuesday so the
Weird.
viewing could be on a Wednesday, Thursday have the funeral, and then let the boys have the weekend. Dude, when a funeral's on a Saturday, it's like really you're gonna take my day off. So I want it to be like a Monday, because it's already a bad day. Monday or Tuesday. How am I gonna die?
I forget that you can die on a day of the week.
I think like a Chinese fire drill gone wrong.
Yeah,
And Cabo.
pretty good boy.
Couple too many tequila shots, you know. Chinese fire drill. I'm fucked up, and I get stranded driving.
And you get hit.
Oh, I just start driving. It's 6 a.m. Kids are going to school. I don't give a fuck. I'm just driving.
This conversation makes me sad.
We're all alive right now.
I know.
All
Isn't
right.
that beautiful?
Let me ask me that question again for Sam. Ask me the question, please. All right.
What day, what time, and the reason why do you think you're going to die?
I'm gonna die at 99 on a Tuesday with my wife holding me until my last breath, and then she's gonna die seconds right after. Better?
That's beautiful.
Thank you. But yeah, Cabo, Chinese fire drill. Real answer. All right.
driving into a wall.
What's the highest level?
It's 3. 1, 2,
3's the
3.
highest level? Whoa.
Yeah, and when it's high, it's just it's not like
Wild card.
those are a hard.
I'm not going to do a create
Yeah.
your own card. That's. When in this game did you feel most connected to me? Yeah, you guys answer and then I'll answer.
One in this game, maybe like I'm gonna say
Okay.
okay, I'm gonna kind of shift it a little bit. When in this like preparation / experience of interview,
Okay.
and it was when I saw a missed call from you on my Instagram DM. I was like, we could have like chatted on the phone. That would have been like a new experience because we
No.
usually just like chat in the streets.
Don't you prefer that though?
A phone call or in the
No,
streets?
in the streets.
Um,
I'm bad at text. Like people think I don't like them because they'll text me and I won't get back to them. It's like, no, I literally hate it. I go, call me. Honestly, if you want to reach me, call me. There's more. I'll call you back. I'll see that
Call
missed
me,
call.
beat me if you
I'll
wanna
call you.
reach me.
Texting, you send me a paragraph, man. Sister,
you would hate texting me.
it's not against if
I'm a paragraph or voice note.
voice note's great.
You do.
I'll
okay.
take voice. It's just like the reading, and then the worst is you respond to one chunk, and then the other party starts replying to the chunk. I go, I got 3 more chunks to get through, sister. Hey, sister.
Yeah. Yeah, sister.
Yeah, I only text black women. Hey, sister. No, oh, that's sweet. Okay. When
Yeah.
did you feel most connected? Whoa. That silence made me feel real bad.
The only thing I can think about is how Sammy threatened to show you a yeast infection, and
That
I
was
can't.
cool.
I keep trying to go back in time, but then I hit that part of the conversation. I can't go any further back.
Okay.
Speaking of yeast infection.
Oh, when you talked about the first time we met, which was so long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to cut you off on your yeast infection.
It's okay. This is why I bring this notebook, just in case.
So you can write.
So I can write an
down
idea, yeah.
everything.
I love that. I love that on the Tony episode, the only thing we have is wonder and yeast infection. I'm glad that's... Can we save this? And when I die, not from a Chinese fire drill, could you please read this wonderful list to my children and my grandchildren? Your father was a great man. He wondered a lot. You want to know what he wondered about? Yeast infections. And I tried to show him.
He
And
wasn't
he didn't
ready
want to
yet.
see it, so I guess he was a liar. I guess he didn't really give a fuck. He didn't really wonder.
You're just not ready to see that site.
No, he was.
Is it like blue waffle?
I don't know what a yeast infection looks like.
All right.
Think of like cottage cheese.
Ew, I don't
know.
want to get into this.
It's okay. We don't have to. I'm not talking about a yeast infection. I'm talking about something else. And that inspired it. So, I mean, I think everyone here, say it with me, has pubes. And I am curious.
I'm like a little Chinese.
There's no way, if your chin looks like that, there's no way that you don't
I
have
cut
pubes.
it off.
That
I
was
laser
my.
it.
That's what my. Okay, so
I bought a machine off Amazon, $19.99. It's ruined everything else down there, but it's smooth like a baby's butt.
I can't have children.
I do
but,
have pubes. Sorry, mom.
Would your
Sorry, mom. I'm hairy. No, yeah.
I got tattoos
No.
and pubes. I am in like
Your
a
little
point-
boy grew up. Sorry, mom.
When do
She
you
would look at me at the breakfast table and she goes, "My boy will never have hair down there, ever." And I go, "I'm gonna grow up to be a real man." Not if I can. My mom's great. She never said that. All right,
You can have pubes if you want, sweetie.
that would be a weird conversation.
That's my question. When they get too long, how do you take care of them?
Manscape, I guess, a little razor.
Okay. Do you trim?
Pluck.
You
Whoa.
what do you have, like 3 pubes?
She's just in her. I like to imagine just foot on the fucking table, just.
I did try.
Yeah, like a lot. Exactly. Yeah.
I did. So I've never gone to a salon. I've never been professionally waxed. For whatever reason, I thought I could do it myself at home one time.
Yep.
And my friend was giving me tips, and she's like, "You're gonna want to have a little bit of a buzz going.
Yeah.
It'll take the overthinking away. So when you rip it, you can't hesitate, because then you can really fuck shit up down there."
Okay.
She's like, "You just want to go for it."
Yeah.
So she said start with a small section. I fucked up. I put a whole strip over the whole thing. And then I just sat there for an hour, Winnie the Pooh style, wax strip on me. And I had like 4 of these. And then I was just too drunk.
What the fuck?
How did you get it off?
I had to like soak it to get it off.
So you gave up halfway through?
I wouldn't say halfway through. I think we reached a
Did you have a
conclusion.
roommate or something? Did you have a roommate?
This happened like 2 months ago. So I was living with Zach and Kevin
Oh,
still.
so fellas, you can't go. Huh?
But I texted them and I was like, "Hey, if you guys hear me screaming, don't come in my room unless I say your name specifically, because then I really need you. And then depending on what you see, the dynamic of our relationships are going to change forever." And
I've
luckily it didn't
cut
come
the
down
side
to
of my penis when shaving it. It was not great. So now I'm more protective.
When I was a young woman, I thought
that. She's really old now.
I'm gray. I'm gray. It's okay.
This was like the start of a Me Too interview right there. When I was a young woman, I thought the world was in the palm of my hands.
And I thought that all
And
the
then I met him, Woody Allen. And he says, "I know you're my daughter, but I also want to make you my wife."
I thought men shaved their penis like
You thought we
One.
shaved our penis?
yeah, like one peels a carrot.
Take. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, I know. I didn't see a penis for a long, long time.
What the fuck?
You You really know nothing about
That's like
nothing.
me saying, like, oh, I thought women fucking put cement and let it hard in their pussy. Like, that's like an image I don't want peeling my dick. That's ill.
So how did you trim your dick then? Your penis when you were?
He missed.
I missed. I had a razor and and then I hit it a little bit and it got a little side action. And fucking, curveball. It sucked.
Well, I'm in this position now where like I would like to take care of it and I don't want it to be completely
Go to a
bald.
professional.
No, never. Cannot.
Why?
Because my mom never did that, and I just follow in her
Okay.
footsteps.
All right. My
This is my family bush.
because my mom never did that.
Well, yeah, I feel like I feel like if you grew up with a mom who
My
like
dad
went,
didn't give me positive affirmations as a kid. Doesn't mean I'm not going to do that to when I have a kid.
I see what you're saying. I should go to the
our
salon.
parents aren't smarter than us. They're not.
You're right.
Back in the day, I think they didn't have that.
She's not that old. Like even like growing up, like not when she was my.
I feel like back in the day, that's a.
Why do you have to base your bush preference around what your mom did?
You're right.
That is weird.
You're
That
right.
is, I feel like that's the most obvious.
Yeah. How do you know? Huh?
We were a naked family.
What?
We
Ew.
were naked. It wasn't that weird. Like I hear it now, but like it wasn't that.
No,
Until
weird.
what age? Until what age?
College? No, I'm kidding. like elementary school. Like once I started
get
wearing
that.
a bra, things got different.
Yeah.
For sure.
Your dad's just in the room crying. We're not a naked family anymore. My little girl's growing up.
His tits are tearing this family apart.
God, why did you give her good tits?
We're rocking tits.
We used to be a naked family.
When so I would only shower in my parents.
Fucking Woody Allen's gonna love those tits. My poor girl.
When I would shower, did you have a specific, like, where did you shower as a child?
In the shower?
Did you have your own shower? Did your parents have their own shower?
I think, we had, like, me and my sister shared a shower, yeah.
Did you ever shower in your parents' shower?
I think, like, when I was a kid, my dad, like, taught me how to shower right.
Isn't that weird? You have to be taught how to shower.
It's not that weird. I
normal.
think
No, but it's like a weird concept. Like you don't know how, and
elephants
you have to learn
do
how
that.
to
You see
shower.
elephants when they have, like, a kid, elephants will, like, teach them, like, hey, this is what you do. Take the water. So my dad would do that, like, rub here, like, show the spots where to rub, you know?
Who taught the first elephant then? It had to have been instinct.
Instinct. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, who taught the
Okay.
first man? Like, chicken before. Yeah, but my dad, I think when I was like, I think the last time, maybe 9 or 10.
Sammy, that question just means that the first elephant decided how to clean an elephant, and that's when all of the elephants just accepted it.
I don't watch the
The
History
philosopher
Channel.
of the
I
podcast is
don't
coming
watch
out.
the Animal Planet. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steve Irwin.
Dude, don't talk to me about Steve.
He died. Why would I bring that up?
I love Steve. So you take whatever you're gonna say
he was
back.
the sweetest man alive.
There's no jokes to be made about.
No.
That's where I draw the line. We can be as racist as we want, but Steve Irwin is a
Steve Irwin,
national treasure.
He literally, second coming of Christ. I don't know for a fact if it was him, but like if it was him, I would be like, yeah, that makes sense.
I don't disagree with you guys.
the world would be completely different right now if he was still alive.
He would, yeah.
I agree with you.
He would go. Trump would have given that first speech. The Mexican, the rape it. Steve would have been like, "Come on, man, stop that." And Trump would be like, "Sorry, Steve."
The only reason
be like-
Trump is where he is right now is because Mac Miller and Steve Irwin died in this timeline.
Well, let's not compare Mac Miller. Mac Miller's a great musician, but let's not compare it to the love and glory that Steve Irwin did.
But yeah, but he was also a big Trump hater.
Do you
and
know
I
how-
feel like that would.
True.
Yeah.
Do you know how Steve Irwin would say this word?
What? Don't do this, please. Please don't do this.
Read this. Read just what I wrote.
Cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper.
Oh, cayenne pepper. Yeah,
Isn't that cool? That's the only thing I know how to say in Australian.
cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper.
You could have just said Australian. You didn't have to make it Steve Irwin specific.
Okay.
We
Good
gotta
night.
do.
No, I'm just saying. Have you ever watched the show?
Yeah, I did with my grandpa. We would do that before we got coffee.
You'd watch Steve Irwin.
Yeah. Like in my timeline, not like before, but like when I was a kid, our thing was watching Steve Irwin. And then when I got older, we graduated to coffee.
And so you watched Steve Irwin. And you feel like you should make fun of him?
I never.
That makes me feel like you're lying. Because I watched Steve Irwin, and when he died, I was like, That's the one thing off limits.
Steve Irwin was my 9/11.
Atrocities, I don't give it.
It was really
Steve
sad.
Irwin is the only real atrocity. That was when I think that when he died, I stopped believing in Christ.
I was 7 years old. I went to go log on to my grandfather's computer.
There you go.
Yahoo News is pulled up.
Oh, fuck.
I'm up early. It's like 7 a.m. No one else is awake yet.
Yeah.
I was gonna play Neopets,
Jesus, yeah.
And-
Your day was ready to be so good.
and I open it, and the homepage was Yahoo News, and it just says Steve Irwin dead, and I'm alone.
Yeah, and because of that, because she was alone when she found out Steve Irwin died, she thought she could fucking wax off her pubes alone. Because she goes, I guess I just have to go through pain alone for the rest of my life. Steve would have helped me. Steve would have had an episode guiding me through this, but he's gone.
At 7 years old, I was like, oh man, how am I gonna tell the family?
Yeah, yeah. I had a similar experience with Michael Jackson when he died.
It's
Really?
crazy.
No.
I was in my room, and my sister actually.
Well, if I was in high school,
Yeah.
you were like 20 something.
Excuse me?
You're 4 years older than me, and I'm pretty sure you died when I was in high school.
Steve Irwin?
No,
Michael
the
Jackson.
Jackson
Michael
guy.
Jackson did not die when you were in high school. He died in like 2008.
Can we look this up, please?
2008,
When did that-
2009,
when did that good-
2009,
when did that good guy
2009,
die?
2009. I know that for a
Does
fact.
anyone want to guess?
I know it for a fact.
I remember
It was 2009.
the big death for me was Osama bin Laden. That was a big one.
2006.
Whoa.
Oh.
Steve Irwin.
Oh, Steve
Oh,
Irwin?
Steve Irwin. I'm
2006?
talking about Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson was
So
2009.
2006, I was 6th grade. 2009, I was a freshman.
No, then I was in
How old
middle
are you?
school.
30.
Yeah. So I'd have been eighth
He's
grade or
been
freshman.
dead for that long?
Yeah.
I randomly watched the other day the video of him holding that baby, his
Oh,
baby.
and he almost dropped it.
Yeah, what was going on?
He was crazy. He was like not a normal guy. he's like literally from birth was trying to be a superstar, and his dad would beat the shit out of him if he missed a note during recording sessions. Like,
So the result of that is dropping a baby.
no, I
off
think
of-
he's just
didn't
like
drop
crazy.
it.
He's like
Yeah.
he was just He was just. Have you seen the video of him renting out a grocery store so he could go grocery shopping because he's never been grocery shopping?
Wow.
Like he was that because ever since he
Makes
was
me
like
sad.
that tall, he was famous. He was never a normal guy.
I don't have anything to say about that. Shit flush, yeah.
Shit flush. What's shit flush?
Shit flush. It's a good.
Are you, if you guys want me to leave, I'll just leave. Don't say shit flush. What the fuck? Gorman, I felt like I've been doing pretty well. Right?
You've been
I
doing
feel like
great.
a pretty decent guess, and then look me in the eye and go, shit flush.
That's what the segment
Girls
is.
are nasty, dude. These
No,
girls
I'll
are.
explain it. Let
It's
me
a
explain it.
segment.
Let me explain it. Let me explain it. Let me
We don't
explain
have the time.
Yes, we do. It's okay.
It's a good and a bad thing that's happened to you.
Have you
this
heard
week.
like your rose and your thorn?
Sammy, we're an
yeah.
hour in already. We gotta fucking speed it up.
It's shit. It's shit and flush. So shit is bad thing. Flush is the good thing.
Okay, bad thing. I think I'm starting an ear infection. Good thing.
Which ear?
Left ear.
I felt it the moment I walked in.
First
Smelled
off,
it.
no, I've been nothing but a positive sweetheart. So I don't let my ailments dictate my personality. That's crazy.
I had an ear infection one
Again,
time.
Shit flush and this mean.
Am I
Nasty
becoming
Mean Girls.
bad
Okay.
sound?
I didn't know I was on the Mean Girls podcast.
Eh.
And then a good thing,
Give me your hand.
I'm talking to a lady that I kind of like. So
So what a good feeling.
yeah, it's nice. But we'll see what happens.
How did you guys meet?
We met like a year and a half ago. She came to a show and stayed. Yeah, it was cool.
That's such a good feeling.
Yeah.
What have you done? Like what are your things that you like to do
I
together?
don't,
I don't mean like sexually. I mean like
Anal.
no, we haven't hooked up or anything. The concert last week that I was telling you guys about. We went to that. So, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Cool.
yeah.
That's such a fun feeling.
yeah.
That is a good flush.
It's nice. Mm-hmm. All right. What about y'all? What's shit flush?
Shit flush.
I'm gonna call it period
Tampon.
period of tampon. What about y'all? That was so bad.
That's okay.
I apologize.
No,
to
it's
the-
fine. You're like I'm giving you that. It's rubbing off.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. My. Okay. I'll start with, I don't know. I started watching the Menendez brothers Netflix series.
Mm-hmm.
Or Ryan Murphy makes them gay.
Yeah. It's just it's.
Are they cool guys, the Menendezes?
Do you know anything about them?
No. They seem like sick dudes.
They kill their parents.
Sick.
And then you find out that they went through they had some sexual trauma from their parents. So you kind of learn like why they did it.
Oh, so did they go to jail?
Yes, it's in the. It was right before the whole OJ Simpson thing, and then it was
if your parents fuck you, you should be able to shoot them.
But the problem is that
And not like fuck you, like just like literally fuck you.
and that's they're still like defending their parents
Really?
because they haven't processed it yet,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's sad. It's sad. So that's
Yeah, if your
making me
parents
feel
like
weird.
make you do like the naked family until like college, you know?
I should kill them.
No. 'Cause that was not. I knew people like your family. They would just always be naked, but it was never weird. But at a certain age, if you don't cut that off,
Yeah, it could have been close. It could have been the Blumenthal sisters. You know what I mean?
whoa,
And it could have been. Won't.
that's the spinoff with Melissa McCarthy, the Blumenthal sisters.
And then I guess a good thing is
Okay.
that I've been cooking. I'm back to cooking.
Are you making salmon in the dishwasher again?
No, I am not making salmon in the dishwasher.
Good.
No, I've been cooking, and I'm seeing a man that I like.
Whoa,
Yeah, so that's fun.
what have you guys done? Not sexually, of course, but anything fun?
Yeah, a lot of things.
Like what?
Like yeah, it feels weird when you ask me. I hear
Why?
it now.
That's your energy.
No, I know,
I'm
I know.
giving your
I know.
energy right back.
I
and you
know,
go,
I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's yeah.
Like what?
We cook a lot together,
That's
which is
ve-
really fun. We
that's
go to the
nice.
grocery store, which I haven't been in so long as well. So I kind of feel like Michael Jackson.
All right, change that about yourself. You don't want to feel like him.
Yeah, and a lot of meditating. I've been meditating.
Fuck with him.
Yeah,
Whoa, that's sick.
yeah, it's fun. It's nice.
Cool.
Guess my shit is I got no bitches. No. Mine is just I was complaining to Taylor about it, having a kitten, and he's just breaking everything in my life.
Normie.
But he's so cute. I was being a piece of shit today. I woke up and I had a nap for breakfast, and I was sleeping on my stomach, and he came up and he slept right on my back with his head on my shoulder, and I could hear him purring in my ear, and he just slept on my. And then I was like, well, now I can't get up.
Aww.
I feel like he can sense when I like want to do something. He's like, I'll decide for you, and then I'll get real comfortable on you.
That's sweet.
And yeah, I love
What's
him.
his name?
Norm.
Aww.
It's my grandpa's name
What
too.
color cat?
Orange.
Aww.
Right?
I had an orange. Yeah. love
I had an
cats.
orange cat growing up, and
job.
he was my favorite little boy. And now he's a little box of ashes in my windowsill.
You guys really know how to fucking end it on a positive. Every story is a fucking.
It's hard.
But then I got Norm, and he's a sweet baby
it's hard being
angel.
positive all the time.
And then my flush is I go to Vegas for the first time tomorrow.
Fuck yeah.
And
Yay.
I'm
Have fun. Be
so-
safe.
Are you going?
No.
Is that okay that I asked that? Are you like
No.
sad? Okay.
Am I like that? No.
Okay. Cool.
Why wouldn't it be okay?
Maybe you wanted to go and you're not.
No.
Okay.
I've done it 2 years in a row. It's a lot.
Can you just? Where is it? Is it like at? I
It's on,
imagine it.
it's on Fremont Street. It's fun. You're
It's-
gonna have a fucking blast. Are you going?
No.
Are you okay that I didn't?
Are you okay that you
I think I
didn't?
Are you
projected.
okay that I?
No, I don't like.
Are
There's
you
no
sad
reason.
about not going?
No, there's no reason that I would right now. Like, there's no. Who am I? You know what I mean?
Just have. It's fun.
I'm giving my guest pass to literally anyone else.
Yeah. You wouldn't even.
Do you have a guest pass?
It's already spoken for.
You gave away your open mic spot yesterday to somebody else, and you gave your guest spot away to somebody else. Do you love me at all?
No, but we know this. And also, I didn't know you were going to the open mic
That's
yesterday.
okay. I didn't either. It was a last minute decision. And I bombed. So
Yeah, I heard no one was there.
yeah,
So I'm happy I had a good set at a coffee shop.
good for you. Where were?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing that.
Because you're high.
Not
And
anymore.
it's okay.
Not anymore.
It's okay.
Stop. Oh, but the guest pass, I was saving it for just in case my friend that bought my flights could go.
Mm-hmm.
And then someone else was like, "Can I have it?" And I was like, "Well, I don't know anyone else going that needs one."
Yeah, fair.
I also didn't invite you, but I just assumed you were too busy being in car accidents and being in love to
Thank you.
come.
Thank you.
Yeah. Wow. You're both. This is gonna be a fun weekend for both of y'all. You're gonna be here in love. You're gonna be in Vegas, falling in love with those neon lights, baby.
All right, we're gonna
Are
speed
you a
run.
gambling addict?
Yeah.
Stay away. Oh, can I give you a tip? Last time, because the first time I went, I spent way too much money.
The upside, I have no money.
Have you ever been to Vegas?
Yeah. No, wait, no.
No. Okay. Tip, just FYI, because you're gonna find money. Because that's the thing. Vegas is a terrible place for addicts, where they'll find ways. Even if you have $0 in your bank account, they'll be like, "Hey, we could do like paycheck advances," and they can instantly get you $500 that you're gonna have to owe like a crazy interest rate on.
That's
It's like
insane.
insane. So what I recommend is
Kill myself.
give yourself a limit if you want to gamble. Limit $200, and just keep your card in your bedroom. Because once that money's gone and you walk up to that bedroom, you're gonna not go, I gotta go back down. So get your money out and then don't have money on you. Once it's gone, it's gone.
That's hard to do when like you have Apple Pay.
Then literally delete Apple Pay off your phone.
Interesting.
Like
If I have to
remove-
delete Apple Pay off my phone, just drag me out of the building.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be an issue. There's so many other things to do.
I hope you lose everything.
All $5.
Yeah.
I went to Vegas like 2 years ago, and I wasn't gonna gamble at all because I don't know how, because I don't know anything. And then I made it all the way through, but then I got to the airport and I was like, I didn't do it the whole time, and then I lost $800.
Bitch.
At the airport?
At the airport.
What the?
Yeah.
Not even fun. Because at least at the casinos they give you drinks and it's like fun. I didn't do it.
Airport.
Thank God you gambled at the airport. 800 at the airport. You would have lost everything in the casino.
I know, and I said no more for me.
800?
$800.
What game?
It was like you just sat there and pushed a button.
The slot machine.
Something like that. It was a little bit. It was really tall. I remember it went like all the way up to the sky, and it was like this whole.
That's how they
thing.
get you.
Yeah, and the flight was delayed,
Whoa.
but I think they delayed it on purpose.
No, that's not how that works. They don't. They don't.
you just have no
That's not how air
self-control.
travel. Like 9/11 wouldn't have been prevented if they flew out of Vegas. No, but that's 800. That's wild.
Yeah, and I honestly, I don't know why I felt inspired to talk about it because I actively don't. Like, it's one of my biggest.
You should talk about that on stage. That is so funny to lose almost $1,000 at the airport slot. That's that's like also to not gamble in the Sin City, in the place where you're supposed to gamble,
Yeah.
and then go airport. That's the place where the odds are so low. Because usually people don't gamble high amounts.
Really?
Because that's how they like. If you go to a shitty casino in Oklahoma, you're not gonna win a big amount of money because it's money in equals money out. That's how
Makes
they
sense.
calculate it. So an airport where people are probably, oh, it's my last $20. Fuck it. You put 800 to try to win $1,200.
I did not say it was 800 at one time. I was sitting there for a while, and
You said 800.
right in
Total.
total.
It doesn't
It's
matter
still a
the
lot.
amount of time, Sammy. It's the
It
amount
doesn't
of
reset
money.
with after every bill you put in.
I don't know. I
It's
don't know.
okay.
My limit
I don't
is
know.
$50 on a penny machine.
Yeah, that's fun.
Because my whole I was a big slot girl.
You were a big slut.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, back in the day I was a big slut. Not anymore. But so the Buffalo Helium is right across from a casino.
In Canada, right?
No,
Oh, okay.
we had the Seneca Casino right, like literally a parking lot away. And pre-COVID, all of the showroom tickets would count for a $10 free spin at the casino. So we would all have our shift drinks, and then we would march right over to the casino, and we would play our $10 and get a drink there, and then play all of our tips that night too.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I've been.
I'd like to think we all like broke even, but
Dude, I had a night once where I turned $60 into $1,500 on the slot machine,
Don't tell me this.
and then it all went away.
There you go.
And that's when I knew, like, and it was also because I was on drugs. I was on coke, and so it was like, oh yeah, if I gamble, I have to be sober. Because when you're drunk, you're just like, oh, that was easy. Keep going, and then it starts going away. You're like 500, but that's not 15. I could win it bet, and then it just keeps going away. So now I don't gamble.
This is our Jeffrey Epstein bag. Here you go.
All right, let's see.
Okay, I have
Stick kit.
I have to explain.
Oh, this is
no, you
cool.
don't.
Well, I do.
Oh, it's a
'Cause they're
sticker.
anonymous gifts.
I know. You get, so whoever gave that to you is requested that you get to take a page out of it.
Oh, cool.
Like I want you to find, or whoever gave it to you wants you to find some of your favorites that you get to take.
Oh, fuck yeah. I love this.
I think I had a feeling because it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, I'll
but
look
I
through this.
Look
Explain
through
what
it.
It's a
Oh, yeah.
sticker. There's a bunch of
Like
cool
different
like stickers,
stickers,
different
yeah.
designs. That's cool.
And maybe Sam got it for you. I don't know. Maybe I'm just speaking.
Or
for
is
her.
it? I'm a lot. That's crazy. Oh, this is cool. A balloon dog.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's like a fidget toy.
Thank you.
So while you have to,
Where'd you get it at? Dollar General or what's the other one? 99-cent store.
well, there's another gift in there too. If you hate that one,
No, I love that. No, but seriously, did you get it from like the dollar? 'Cause-
Target.
Target, really? Because I would always, when I was a kid, we had like a Dollar General, and I'm just bad at saving money, so I'd like collect $3 and get like toys like this all the time. I'd be like, I'll get this. Be like, instead of buying like one dope toy, I could have like 3.
Well, I was thinking because like at work you probably get like a little bored and you might want to just like pull a balloon dog apart.
Yeah.
But also this was like an actual gift.
Mamma Mia. This is honestly, I'm gonna give this to my mom. This is her favorite musical.
And you give it to your mom. You're like, Mama.
No, we're gonna listen to this in the car. This is sick.
Do you have
actually.
a CD player?
Uh-huh.
That's great.
Have you ever seen Mamma Mia?
I've seen the Meryl Streep.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
With your
Have you
Meryl
seen it?
Strip?
With my Meryl Streep.
No.
You should check it out. It's actually a fucking
Uh,
amazing movie.
A friend of yours just got back to me but said they'll think about it. And I'm like, well, we're recording right now.
Who is? No, I don't want to know.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right. You guys, I'm in a yeah.
It's
Well, since you signed the table at the beginning of the episode, let's see how it goes.
What?
You- If you want
Wait, do
the
you have the
honors of writing down your feelings at the end, this is no longer a signature table. It's an
Don't do
It,
it's an
went
exit survey now.
there. Boom.
And then Tony, if you have anything you'd like to plug, now's the
You can
time.
just follow me on social media at comedian Tony C. Me and my buddy Grant Adcock are starting a podcast soon, so keep an eye out about that.
That'll be so fun.
It's called Sorry We're Late, where we every week pick a movie we haven't seen, rewatch it, and then like give reviews on like old classics that we missed.
Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute.
So
I want you to pick it out and then do you have scissors? Taylor, do you have scissors here? We'll
We
do
have
a
knives.
knife.
All right. Well, thank you so
Thank
much,
you.
Tony, for
thanks
being
for having.
here.
Thank you guys. This was fun.
Should we can also close it out with like just a big deep breath to like shake
No,
out
I
all
don't
the
want.
negative.
We're good. I appreciate it.